If you're from Germany, then, you know, I feel sorry for you, but, you know, you're from Germany and everything, and if that's where you're from, you're not, then, you know, this counts as part of the video. But I think I can prove that you're a member of the Ku Klux Klan. I also believe I can prove that you are a neo-Nazi and that you only like white people. You hate black people with a passion. You hate Jewish people, Latino people, and anyone who is not like you.
The only difference is that Mr. Mo is aware that he is a comedian.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
He gets his panties in a wad and stuffed up his pussy. Is it because he's all about the money? He's all about making money, being a faceless, anonymous pussy coward, while insulting people daily. Insulting a targeted group of individuals that he hates for their beliefs. I wonder how Jews would feel about that. I wonder how black people might feel about that. I wonder how Christians or Muslims or Buddhists might feel about that. They might feel that someone hating on a certain group for their beliefs is a hate group. No, I won't debate you. There is no debate. How about you just provide proof of water at rest displaying convexity for once, you fucking mongoloid. You're the guy that wants to fight the flat earth.
Why are you wasting your time saying all of these mean things? We're just doing what we like and expressing ourselves and what we have that's deep within us that some people, most people, don't understand.
No, fight the flat earth.
Now I'll take a drink now. I will take a drink, but I do not freebase cocaine. But, you know, I'll take a drink, and I might even smoke a little reefer. You know, I like to smoke reefer. You know, it relaxes me and everything. A couple of doobies, you know, just to get you through the day and everything. But as far as basing goes, I don't do it.
Insulting a targeted group of individuals that he hates for their beliefs. I wonder how Jews would feel about that. I wonder how black people might feel about that. I wonder how Christians or Muslims or Buddhists might feel about that. They might feel that someone hating on a certain group for their beliefs is a hate group.
Whatever, suit yourself, humanity. Congratulations.
I beat up on Sally, and you know, when I done that, it hurts me a lot more than it does her when I beat the hell out of her. So I don't drink that tequila now. And I don't do it basing. I do not freebase. That's two things I don't do. It's no longer part of my life. But I tell you what, I will tequila. I admit I do drink it about twice a year. You know, I drink some tequila, and of course when I do drink it, Sally, you better look out, because you know I'm gonna go upside that head now. Oh, but basing I don't do. You know, I heard somewhere coffee's bad for you, that caffeine mess. I read that somewhere. So I do that speed, get back up again. Of course, you got to get ready the next day.
Some of you out there have been leaving really mean YouTube comments for us, and we really do not appreciate it. So
YouTube is a place for people to express their creativism without other people making fun of them.
I told you I was going to be your new biggest fan, Sweet Pea. I'm going to talk about nothing but you until I get bored of it. So, let's review what the Team Skeptic channel is all about. We've got a faceless, nameless coward that comes out and will spew Wikipedia, copy and paste math formulas, scientism, explanations, never provide any proof to back up what he says. But as soon as you file a legal copyright claim to keep him from using your material for hate speech, he gets his panties in a wad and stuffed up his pussy. Is it because he's all about the money? He's all about making money, being a faceless, anonymous pussy coward while insulting people daily, insulting a targeted group of individuals that he hates for their beliefs. I wonder how Jews would feel about that. I wonder how black people might feel about that. I wonder how Christians or Muslims or Buddhists might feel about that. They might feel that someone hating on a certain group for their beliefs is a hate group. They might feel that someone having hundreds of their followers with hundreds of sock accounts attack your channel is a gang stalking, harassing hate group. I mean, some people just might think that. Some people might think that an anonymous, faceless coward that comes out to lie about people and call them idiots constantly, ding, is a fucking pussy, is a greedy little bitch that wants nothing but money. That's all he cares about. And protecting his precious little identity. Because he's not a man. He can't talk shit to people face to face. He's got to do it behind a curtain because that's what cowards do. And then they come and call you cowards when you call them out for it.
Not everyone stands behind an avatar. Some people mic up. Dan? Need a tissue? Piece of shit. You fucking retard. Let's go.
Is being goth.
I won't debate you, because that's all you can do is debate. No, fight the flat earth. I won't debate you, because that's all you can do is debate, because you have zero scientific... is for once, for your bald-ass, cross-eyed, mongoloid-looking ass provide actual scientific method-based proof of your bullshit globe, which you can't, so you keep trying to bait people into mass.
Because of your mistake. I thought all along would lead to trouble.
There have been leaving really mean YouTube comments for us, and we really do not appreciate it. So,
YouTube is a place for people to express their creativism without other people making fun of you.
You do understand that you're the retard. It's your business. You're fucked up.
This, I mean, somebody here is definitely insane. We know who this cretin and his cult will say is insane. But this is why I have to put this stuff out for the public to see.
They remember your face.
The obligatory, you're an idiot. God is as real as the human-pig hybrids I created. I want you to know one thing. You are a joke. The community project. So they are organizing a community project of hate now. Isn't that sweet? Is going to blow your ass out of here. Now remember, this is all for an idiot. You all have seen for the last however 3 days, idiot, idiot, retard, 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 retard. Yet this retard sitting in his basement has these people organizing a community project against him. Because he's such a retard in his basement, right? But hold on, that's not even the best. Wait, hold on, wait. Where was that? Hold on. Is this it? Hold on. says, talk about projection. You have Skeptic on your mind. You have not went 4 hours without sucking the man off. No, I just kind of metaphorically blew the little bitch's house of hate up and showed the world what you all are really about. You mad, bro? But I'm just a retard in a basement, right? That you can't stop harassing and obsessing over. That is fucking hilarious. Blew it up. Are you delusional? He has blown up because of this. The community video has so many names behind it. Again, this is all for a retard in his basement. This guy is bragging about organizing to gang up on a retard in his basement. But
That's right, Dan. You win the fucking prize. You win the pony. You're the fucking retard. Good for you. Not everybody hides behind an avatar. Some of us are goofy enough, strange enough, and dumb enough, weird enough. Well, we just like to show up. How you doing, Dan? I was going to stop and talk until I saw this next part. Dan, you're pathetic. You're a loser. Fuck.
he was a soldier for his country, and he is a soldier for Jesus Christ. This is a real man. You, teen Skeptic, are a pathetic, coward, troll, Lego, fanboy, pussy. This is a real man, a real soldier. You are a coward troll. This man comes out and says what he has to say to people on camera. You hide behind curtains and hurl insults, baseless, cowardly insults. You're a fucking disgrace to soldiers everywhere. You claim to have fought for people's freedom of speech and then attack them on the internet when they use it. You're a fucking bitch boy, teen Skeptic. I don't know how many times I can tell you and your cult fucking followers to buck the fuck up or shut the fuck up. If you think I did something illegal, charge me, bitch. Otherwise, I'll keep continuing to appreciate, listen to, and love real soldiers like this man here and call coward, troll, bitch-ass, hiding behind curtain soldiers out like you, teen Skeptic.
One of the beautiful things about the internet is you can choose how you present yourself. You can choose to be anonymous, an avatar with a voice. You can choose to go on camera, and you can choose different things, different ways, different ideas to express your opinions or whatever message you're trying to get across. Some people, they like the anonymous approach. It works for them. It's convenient. It's safe. Whether it's, well, for whatever reason, employment, family, cultural, they choose to stay anonymous. And that's their choice. That's a good thing. That works for them. That makes them happy. Now, that doesn't mean their message or their ideas mean anything less than someone who puts their face on camera or, identifies themselves and people know who they are. It's the message, it's the ideas that matter most. Now, I've been around the internet for, since 2009, 2008, something like that. And I've seen some weird shit in my life, and I've tended to gravitate towards the weird shit. And well, because I like weird shit. I've heard a lot of things. I stay out of the great debate communities because I don't debate. I tend to find too much humor, and I think differently than some people. But I still love to watch and listen to discussions because you can learn so many things about how somebody talks, how somebody reacts, how somebody doesn't react, you know, what type of methods they use in just personalities, psychology, just conversations in general, just the way they work, and the chess game sometimes it seems that it is. And I've seen a lot of people, and I've spoken to some people in my life that realistically we don't have much in common on so many fucking levels. Politically, spiritually, non-spiritually, whatever, philosophies and life, but we can have a conversation, and a lot of people do have a conversation. I've seen people have conversations with creationists who are just staunch atheists, right? And you can have a conversation between the two. I've seen people do these things, and I think you have too. I've seen conspiracy nuts on the internet, right? Have conversations with people and go back and forth and communicate and interject, if you will, their ideas and, do their thing. And everybody, that does this, has their own spiel on how they act and what they do. Excuse me. And what they say. I've seen a lot of shit. I remember the debate coliseum. That was some crazy fucking shit. I'd sit up some nights and watch that crap. And it was some of the weirdest shit. But you learned a lot about how people react and how people talk and how people respond and how people think. And at times things got rough, at times things got salty, at times things got offensive to some people, and people left the hangout or whatever. They'd come back, I always love it when people, they're going to show you, they're just going to leave the fucking hangout, Anyway, I've seen some really fucking weird shit. Great conversations that I've heard, from the Geek Room or Steve McRae's channel sometimes. Or, even fucking Michael Thompson makes sense sometimes. But there's certain people on the internet that claim to want a discussion, to discuss things that realistically they're not able to have that conversation with, I don't know, people that know what that topic is all about, because they do it, they researched it, they have degrees in it, they study it. Sometimes it's even their fucking job. Whether it's math, physics, history, You know, science is a fucking big one. And, you know, you've got Von Helton that's out there, and, you know, no matter what he says is gospel, you know, because he Googled it, he looked it up, you know, he saw it on a fucking website. But when it comes to science, and like I said, you know, Von, you know, with the Mandela effect, you know, comes many, many different changes. I mean, he was a space marine, wanted to be a space marine. Remember? Now, the Earth is flat. Now he claims that, well, that was in a different timeline. He actually did say those things. He actually did do those things. But that was in a different timeline. But this timeline is different. The old timeline was the good old days. But you know, as you can probably tell by this, I've got to fix my lumbar support. When it comes to certain subjects, you can read a few books, watch a few videos, see a few documentaries, take a few courses, you know, take a little bit of extra time and read up on things. And I think all of us have done this at one form or another in our lives as we continue the knowledge that we have and what we know and what we don't know, what we think and what we do, and just for whatever. Well, I don't believe everything I'm told. Most people don't. And when you tell that to some people, they understand what you're saying. When you tell it to other people, they start coming up with, I don't know, stupid shit like, the earth is flat. We live on a flat earth. And you get dipshits like Dan Pratt, who, he's been around for like 4 fucking years, and I haven't paid much attention to him because, you know, I'm kind of more of a Von Helton kind of guy, but, you know, he's old, he's, looks like he's 80, but, you know, the other day I was watching Magic Kool-Aid, or the Psychic Vampire show, whichever one that was. And they keep bringing up Dan Pratt, right? And I knew Dan Pratt was a flat earther. But Dan Pratt's one of these dickheads that no matter what he thinks or how many experiments he does in his fucking garage with a vise and a power drill and a bowl of water and a stick, and claims it's science and proving the earth doesn't spin or isn't the speed that the ball goes at the same time with the little ball and all that crap. He claims to be a scientist, I guess, or I don't. He's sciencing in his fucking garage. I don't know. He said some fucking weird shit. First of all, being a flat earther and not caring about what the flat earth model is, or if there is a real flat earth model, or how many flat earth models there are. He wants to see the evidence. How about the evidence when Dan had a bunch of canned foods and put them in bags and wrote, "Research Flat Earth"? Told everybody he was going to give it to the homeless people so they could research Flat Earth. Have you ever noticed, this is just something, a lot of these people who are like, first of all, Dan treats this Flat Earth thing like it's some sort of fucking religion. And, which is fucking weird. Well, I'm sure he thinks that science is a religion and atheism is a religion and all that crap too, which I'm pretty sure he does, but when Dan says things on the internet, he believes what he says, I guess. My guess is Dan needs to take his medication. But that's just my guess. When Dan talks, he likes to talk about free speech, getting word out of the flat earth, exercising his free speech. But when other people exercise their, I don't know, same free speech, it's not free speech, it's hate speech. And then you become a gang stalker. And gang stalkers and cults. And I have no idea who Skeptic, the Skeptic website. This is fucking weird. This happens all the time. You get people that spew really stupid shit on the internet, claiming it to be, you know, truthful, proof, you know, the evidence. And then when people who actually, I don't know, work in that field or have studied that field and actually have, I don't know, laboratories and access to things, you know, question methods or the stupidity, Dan gets upset. And like he says, he tells people that they get their panties in a bunch, but Dan gets his panties in a bunch a lot. Don't you, Dan? You know. You want to talk about the skeptic guys and everything, you know. They do this shit because they hear about you sometimes. Because flat earth is, I don't know, stupid and not real. And they have fun with it. But they have fun with it in a different way. Because they're people who, I don't know, have educations. Now, Dan, when you get down to where people like myself pay attention to you, you're in the more or less lulz cow joke category. Retard, as you put it. And because you're an idiot. Flat Earth is not real. You treat it like, you know, you talk about these people being in cults. You treat Flat Earth like it's some kind of cult, right? Like people are trying to hide things from you and you know the truth. You're going to get the truth out there, but people won't let you. You're being persecuted, aren't you, Dan? Fuck. I love cherry vodka. Dan's claiming that them flat earthers is a persecuted group, just like the Jews. You know, Dan, when you tell people that you're, see,
first of all, you're not persecuted. You're an idiot. People are telling you you're wrong about most everything, I guess. You know, I'm sure you know your kids' names, and hopefully you know your social security number, your address, your phone number. So I'm not saying you don't know anything. But when it comes to science, you're dumber than me, right? And I didn't pay attention to shit. But I did see people that did pay attention, right? And I can tell by how you act that you didn't pay attention. But you think you did because you've researched shit yourself. Fuck me. Dan, you know, filing lawsuits, right, about people who persecute you or gang stalk you on message boards or in comment sections. That's not gang stalking. That's people making comments about how much of an idiot you are. Now, I'm not an educated guy. You know, I do have some community college behind me. But still, you know, not the most educated guy. And I know my limits. So this is why I try to stay out of discussions like this. But when it comes to flat Earth, it's stupid. It's not real. And well, Dan, fuck. You're not gonna sue anybody. You're not gonna win any. What? You're gonna go to court. Okay, let me get this right. You're gonna go to court and have them prove that the globe is real, and you're going to somehow triumphantly come out there and show everybody the flat Earth model and do your little spinning thing with the water and a stick and a power drill and a fucking vise and all that crap, you know, and then you're going to show some, well, you'll pull a Von Helton, like you'll pull some fucking messages from, or comments from a video or some shit, or show a video of somebody making fun of your dumb ass, and you're gonna think that somehow this is gonna prove flat Earth, and you're gonna become victorious. And I don't know if you're in it for money. You think you're in it for money. You say you're not in it for money, but by golly, you seem to think everybody is. You know, it's the downtrodden. It's the poor people that you're standing up for, you know. You claim that these big elite scientists, people that are educated, you know, they couldn't stand a mile in your shoes. They couldn't come down to the hood where you live because they get their asses kicked. People that have discussions about science or anything like that, I'm pretty much guessing that their first idea is to go into a neighborhood and have science fights to prove who's right. That shows you how fucking retarded you are, Dan. That's just my opinion. Anyway. Yeah. You're persecuted. The government is really, like, just hiding the truth, you know, from everybody. Illuminati. Oh, by the way, forgot to go like this or whatever, and go like this, and go like this, go like that. You know, to all you Illuminati, you know, people out there. Ooh, how many triangles I have in the background here. There's a lot of secret messages, man, you know, to keep flat Earth quiet, you know, because nobody's supposed to know about flat Earth, man, you know. This is dumber than eating fucking Tide Pods, you know, flat Earth. Holy fuck. I wish there was a GoFundMe page where they could put fucking Dan Pratt in a fucking balloon or some sort of aircraft, right? And take him above the Earth's atmosphere and push him out and see how fucking much the Earth is fucking shaped like a goddamn globe or some kind of sphere. But it's not flat, Dan. But you know what? Your brain is flat. Because you're an idiot. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Secular Lobster, Grampy Lobster. Some of you piece of shit, long-haired, cum-guzzling scumbag to others. Love me, hate me, that's just my opinion. Dan Pratt, you're a motherfucking retard. Everybody, I hope you have a wonderful day. Dan, I hope you slide under a burning gas truck whilst it explodes. You flat earth piece of shit. Suing people. Fuck. Dan Pratt. Fuck me. He's sitting in his garage wearing an Elmer Fudd hat. Google Elmer Fudd.
But I will not freebase cocaine if I'm in church. I will not freebase cocaine in churches. Unless, you know, it's during a hymn and I don't like something. I might get out there piping, I'll bass in it, I will admit it. And I won't do it during the sermon, though. I will not freebase cocaine in church during the sermon unless I've heard it before. Unless, you know, I've heard that song, I won't hear the same thing again. You just won't sit there and do nothing, so I'll get out that pipe and I'll bass. But I won't do it, I will not do it at the altar. I will not. I can tell you right now, I've been through that rehab, and freebasing no longer part of my life.
This message brought to you by the Redstone Drug Rehabilitation Center, reminding you to just say nope to dope.